Hello, it's Glamstract here. Another video, another foundation review. And today's foundation is a Vital Skin Foundation Stick by Westman Atelier. And I have it in the shade Atelier 2. But just before I jump into this review, it's been a while since I sat down and filmed a video. The video that I shared on Monday the 28th of March, it was actually a video that I filmed 4 weeks prior. I stopped making videos because I work now, so it's been really hectic. That really took away most of my time to really sit down and do a video. The reason behind I got so lazy about doing videos is because the job that I do is amazing. I enjoy it so much, but the commute is insane. And that takes away a lot of my energy to the point that on my days off, I really just want to sit down and do nothing, which is pretty sad because I used to be that kind of person that on my days off, I loved being so active. I used to go out for walks. I used to go and do all the run errands. I used to do a lot, basically. I was more active. I just been very lazy about taking the time for myself and really share a nice video. I'm still playing with makeup, don't get me wrong. My job is still to makeup, and I still try foundations out, and I still got so many foundation reviews that I really want to share for you guys. But yeah, that was just like a small parenthesis about personal life update. But thank you so much for always stay tuned to my videos and keep watching them. So I'm just gonna stop rambling about this now and just go to tell you about this amazing foundation stick. I've been using this foundation stick almost non-stop. It's in my everyday drawer. I reach out to this on my daily basis. It is such a beautiful foundation stick. And usually I don't use many foundation sticks. I've tried some foundation sticks in the past, but this has topped them all. I want to read you more and go more into details with this. In terms of vital ingredients, on the Westman Atelier website, it says there is vegetable-derived squalane, which help prevent moisture loss and restore suppleness. It has berry flax vita extract, which boosts skin hydration and fortifies youth. Camellia seeds oil, which provides antioxidant protection, strengthens the moisture barrier, and also coconut oil, which rejuvenates dehydrated skin and provides soothing properties to improve elasticity and skin tone. Luxurious cream foundation and concealer stick, buildable, radiant, natural finish, your skin effortlessly enhanced. No silicons, no parabens, no synthetic fragrance, amazing. Vegan and no animal testing, great. As usual, I have my vitamin enriched face base and my skincare down, which link on top here will be if you want to check my everyday skincare routine, or if you want to check my night skincare routine, that link will be on top here as well. The shade that I picked myself, as I said, is Atelier 2, which is a great shade for me. This is the foundation brush I'm going to use today. Is the Dior number 12 foundation brush. Is the new one. Yes, guys, I bought it and I regret it because it's harsh on the skin. But anyway, we're not here to talk about this foundation brush. You know, guys, how much I love the previous formula. The previous foundation brush by Dior. It was amazing. But anyway, I mean, it is blending it nicely, but it's quite harsh. It's not soft. But anyway, this is blended in. As you can see, it looks just so beautiful, so natural on the skin, and I'm loving every single thing about this foundation. I just so regret I never tried it earlier. I think I was just so scared about the price of this because it's not a cheap foundation. I'm going ahead and pick up a little bit more product with my finger and use it as a concealer, as it does say is a foundation stick / concealer. I'm just gonna take the Bobbi Brown Touch Up Full Coverage, perfect for concealer brush, and I'm just gonna buff this in. When I apply these foundation sticks, I feel like I really don't need any powder to set this in place, and I just love it because that means less step, quicker getting out of the house. Naturally, foundation sticks or anything that comes in a sticks to me really translate like quick. Ready like in no more than 10-15 minutes, so you can go ahead and live your life without spending too much time with this kind of activities. This has been great help to really speed up my makeup routine, because look at that, I've done this foundation. I mean, probably it's going to be a lot of edits in between, but realistically I've done this in like 3 minutes, all of this, like not even. And it's great. It's worth trying it because it's so beautiful. It really works, I think, for a lot of different skin types. I've seen people with dry skin using it. I've seen people with oily skin using it. I've been seeing people with combination skin using it, people with normal skin using it, and nobody ever had anything to say wrong about this foundation. You've been able to see from the thumbnail, but probably in the title as well, I did also picked up some other Westman Atelier products, in particular the Baby Cheek Blush Stick in the shade Chouchette, the Face Trace Contouring Stick in the shade Biscuit, Lit Up Highlighter Stick in the shade Nectar. I'm gonna start with the Biscuit Contour Stick, which, by the way, it is so gorgeous. It is so natural, but still effective. I love this brand. Why didn't I use these products before? I literally drag this onto my skin, straight from the bullet, or whatever you call this. My usual Chanel Fluid Powder Foundation brush, and buffing this into the skin. Not buffing, stippling into the skin. Look at that, it was so fast. Literally blended to perfection in like 2 seconds. It is the perfect tone. It is blendable, creamy, non-sticky, non-oily. Just good. Now with the Chouchette Baby Cheeks Blush Stick. But with this, I don't like to drag it directly into my cheeks because as emollient it is, I still prefer to go in and sort of like pick up the product with my finger and just stipple it onto my cheeks like this. Just personal preference. I go in with the same brush that I use the contour stick on because there's none left of that shade, so I can get away and blend in the blush onto my cheeks. And the nice thing is that once you apply these things on, they're not one of those kind of products that like really dry straight away, that you have to like rush into things. It really stays emollient. I think it's like the oil-driven squalane, the vegetable oils, the coconut oil, the camellia oil, everything is like so emollient, but don't get me wrong, they're not oily. It's just pleasant. Next product I'm going to use is the Lit Up Highlighting Stick in the shade Nectar. The nice thing about this highlighter is not like the classic highlighters that you buy these days. It is very emollient. This is the highlighter for those people that don't like glitter but loves a wet effect. This is the highlighter for you. If you want a healthy glow, this is the definition of healthy glow, because there is no sheen, there is no glitter, there is no powder involved. It's literally wet on the skin. It just looks as if you just came out of the shower and you still haven't used a towel to dry your face. That wet. And it's beautiful because it doesn't look oily, it just looks wet. Look at when I turn my head from side to side and you see that natural glow coming through. It is gorgeous. But I must state truth, because I always tell the truth. If you apply this and then you go with powder on the top, it's gonna act a little bit funny. So I would say go with your powder first. I've used it on top of powder and it didn't really react funny. It's more like if you apply that first and then powder on top that acts funny. It does feel, of course, like, you know, I haven't set my skin, but it doesn't feel super tacky, or it just feels like really pleasant. To be honest, when I go to work in the morning, I do like to set at least my under eye and my nose, and just like this part of my cheeks over here, because that's what's naturally my oil starts to come through throughout the day. most of the people. But rather than that, I really don't bother applying powder over here or too much on my forehead, literally like a light dust, just really to say I've used powder basically. I really like these products. I like them to the point that they are in my first drawer where I use my makeup every day, because I have a huge box in the other room that contains a lot of makeup that I love but that I don't use as often. But whoever gets the privilege goes into that drawer just behind me, which I just placed there. It wasn't there before, but I had it in another room before. I just placed it there because I said, let's just put it there because, you know, why not? If you're thinking to purchase this Westman Atelier foundation stick, absolutely go for it. It's worth every single penny you're going to spend on this because it works. It claims that has really, it's what the foundation is like. It's perfect. If you want to try these are so worth it. Honestly, so worth it. Okay, now if you're telling me, okay, Glamstract, I understand they're all beautiful, but I have a blush, I have a bronzer, I have a highlighter, I have a foundation stick. Just tell me which one of these would you get because you really feel like you cannot live without. If I have to pick between these 4 products, the contour stick, a game changer, beautiful. It just looks so natural and healthy and it blends seamlessly. So this one is my top one out of these, but all of these just so good. We are at the end of today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to me. I know I ramble quite a lot in this video. I usually don't. I think it's just the excitement that I haven't done a video for almost 5 weeks now. It was so nice to sit down and really like talk to you guys and tell you my personal opinion about these amazing products. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this video, of course, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, please give it a thumbs up as well, because why not? Let's spread the love. And also, while you're here on my YouTube channel, why don't you just go ahead and subscribe down here, and also head over to my Instagram page where you can follow me there at Glamstract as well. Thank you so much for tuning in, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye.